energy to grow. Imported energy is unpredictable. It can even be taken away. So our industries are using more electricity from resources found here at home, like coal and nuclear energy. And we're all using energy more efficiently. Coal and nuclear energy. That's homegrown energy America can count on.
The California Golden Bears with 11 minutes and 8 seconds to play on top of UCLA 52-47. And Dan, as we have addressed throughout the course of this ball game, UCLA with a 52-game winning streak over the Golden Bears. But it is not like California's never been in some of these ball games. The last 5 years, they have taken UCLA into overtime twice. Once here, once at Pauley Pavilion.
And in fact, last year lost a close golf ball game by 6 points. There's the football coach at California and the expert cheerleader for the Bears, Joe Kapp, and certainly a fine player in the pros and was an excellent All-American here at California.
The athletic director here at the University of California, Dave Magger, told me before today's game that Joe Kapp is entertaining perhaps the finest group of high school recruits in many, many years here at California. So look for big things from the Golden Bear football program right now. Walt Hazzard would just like some good things from his ball club.
And you're going to look to trap in 2-2-1 zone press. Doesn't bother Johnson, though. He just goes by everybody. Tough man to press. Nice to have a player like that. Here's a zone press. Just go ahead and dribble it all the way up the floor.
Cal, certainly the clock is an ally right now. They lead by 5.
Shaky call, don't you think, Phil? It's
Absolutely.
like UCLA won't go away. They're kind of staying close. You almost get the feeling that California should be up maybe 10, and they're not. And they're playing a little cautious, playing a little conservative. And the Bruins are trying to take advantage of it now. If they get a hoop here, this game's right back almost even.
There is no question the Bears have lost the intensity they came out with early in the second half. Almost throws the ball away. Double dribble. He over and back. He crossed the 10-second line, and you're not allowed to do that.
Let's see if he does cross it right here. That was pretty close. Of course, you can't touch the line. And of course, Richie Ballesteros was right on it, and it looked like he did touch it.
There's the turnover situation. California 11, UCLA with 9 miscues. There's Chang. Had the shot, again didn't take it. Washington into the paint he goes, puts it up off the glass. Whistles through the nylon. 14 points now for Washington.
And you notice California shots are right around the basket. UCLA's are more on the perimeter. There's one underneath.
Beatty. First slam dunk we've seen by either team today. Down quickly, Dave Butler. He has 17 points in the ball game. His season high, 23, back on January 12th against the Wildcats of Arizona.
California being very deliberate. They're looking inside. They don't want any perimeter shots. You'll see them trying to get the ball in.
Butler from the wing. Won't go. Rebound. Jackson. Here come the Bruins out quickly. Pooh Richardson pulls up off the glass from 8 feet away. Won't go. Reggie Miller's will. And a foul is on Chang.
No, this is an inspired UCLA team. Dave Butler takes a long jumper, doesn't get it. Pooh Richardson runs the floor, and actually should have made this bank shot, didn't, but there's the man, Reggie Miller. Not only outside, but he's excellent around the basket. Opportunity to cut the lead to 2 with this free throw. This is really developing into a great basketball game. We knew it was going to be a good one. Both teams started a little slow, but just hold on from here because the Bruins are only 2 behind.
The Bears led by 9 just 4 minutes ago, and they're now up by just 2. 9:16 remaining in the game. And again, California really slowing things down. It has certainly robbed them of the intensity they enjoyed, Dan, the first 4 minutes of the second half.
And I think they need to get Taylor back in the game, too. He's been out for a long time.
Fielding bounce pass to Chang. Gets Jackson in the air. Off the glass. Good move. Down the back up. Richard Chang. Chang, a 6'6" junior. Palmer lets it go, and he fills it up.
Ron Palmer's got a lot of confidence. He hasn't made very many outside shots. There's a steal by Palmer. Makes the jumper, gets the steal.
Bruins a chance to tie the ball game at 56. 8:30 to play in the ball game. Super Sunday here on NBC, but we have seen a super ball game here, and it is Reggie Miller unable to tie the game. Washington.
UCLA's done a pretty good job of staying out of severe foul trouble. They're already in deep trouble, but they haven't picked up a lot of 4th and 5th fouls. So credit the Bruins for playing pretty good defense in foul trouble.
Butler goes baseline, moves right around. Haley puts it off the glass, and it drops. A three-point opportunity for Cal. Boy, Haley did just caught flat-footed.
And the one thing you always want to do is not let players take that baseline. Haley gave the baseline. You got no help under there. Committed the foul, and Dave Butler's just had an outstanding ball game and a great year, and he just brought that one in hard, picked up the foul, and now can convert a three-point opportunity.
Butler now at 19, a chance to go to 20. Won't happen. Haley with the rebound. There's the situation. A 4-point ball game with 7:44 to play. Jones lets it go from the wing. Off the glass, great bank shot.
And a solid ball game by Gerald Jones. He's done it with his passing and with his shooting. He's playing like a veteran.
Hewlett.
Notice how the game has gotten a little slower, Phil, more conservative, no fast breaking, except for the Bruins. California looking to penetrate the ball in a half-court game. They're getting very deliberate when they come down the floor.
Johnson into the paint he goes. Too much. Rebound UCLA. Well, Dan, California simply stopped doing the things that boosted them to that 9-point lead.
And I think they've got to run the ball when they get the chance, because momentum has swung to the Bruins.
Last time the Bruins led in this ball game was 31-30. Haley with a little turnaround, and we're tied at 58.
Well, Jack Haley, he's giving him a lift. What a jump hook by Haley. Not a guy who's really scored a lot, and now they're saying the clock is malfunctioned. So they need to get that 45-second clock back set.
All right, they have got the 45-second clock repaired. 6:55 to play. Now there is now a timeout, an official timeout, and it comes with 6:55 remaining. We are deadlocked at 58 all.
Give me a light. Whoa. Bud Light.
If you just ask for a light beer,
Hey, can I have a light?
whoa, you never know what you'll get.
Give me a light. No, Bud Light.
So if you want the less filling light beer with the first name and taste, don't just ask for a light beer.
Give me a light.
Ask them to bring out their best.
Bud Light.
Bud Light. Because everything else is just a light.
We're in this ice house where you can see breath to demonstrate the power of Dristan nasal spray. This woman's nose is clogged. Hardly any breath shows. Now, Dristan long-lasting.
Amazing! I'm breathing.
Just one spray treatment has the staying power to clear congestion as long as 6 4-hour cold capsules. That's 12-hour relief. And 12 hours later,
I'm still breathing.
Dristan long-lasting with the staying power of 6 4-hour cold capsules.
This winter on NBC Sports, all the excitement of college basketball is back. Super Bowl Sunday. Sophomore sensation David Rivers leads the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame into Chapel Hill to take on Kenny Smith and the Tar Heels of North Carolina. College basketball. It's the stuff Super Sundays are made of on NBC Sports.
6 minutes and 55 seconds to play in the ball game. Dan Belwamina, you can certainly not diminish the job that Walt Hazard has done in this ball game.
No, you have to give the Bruins a lot of credit. Walt Hazard's kept his ball club in the game in foul trouble. He's had some injuries, but they've come out the second half. California was up 9 and going to 15. Instead, the Bruins have raced back with the fine play of Gerald Jones, and Jack Haley's done an excellent job for him inside. But give the Bruins some credit, because this game was going out for him, and they brought it back to a tie.
And they have done it with 3 of their starters playing with 4 personal fouls. Montel Hatcher is back in the ball game. He picks up Johnson across the timeline. Montel Hatcher, one of the 3 Bruins with 4 personal fouls. Washington now goes baseline to Taylor. Butler's got it. Kevin lets it go from the perimeter, won't go. Still befuddled by the fact that the Bears are not taking the ball inside against the Bruins. 6:17 remaining, tied at 58 all. Remember, the last time the Bruins led was 31-30. Kevin Johnson only 3 of 9 from the field. There's Haley, the little turnarounder, and the Bruins have a 2-point lead.
What a difference when you can get scoring around the basket, something UCLA has not been able to do the entire year. But Jack Haley's come alive today, and he's given UCLA a big lift. It's the first lead in a long, long time.
Almost taken away. Butler recovers the loose basketball, goes to Washington on the wing.
Kevin Johnson, 3 of 9. It's got to be Butler or Johnson. Nobody else looking to shoot it very much.
Butler way short. Taylor's got it off the glass, a little strip shot. And we're tied again. It is 60 apiece with 5:30 to play. Hatcher to Richardson. Haley, weak side. That's Reggie Miller. Tries to turn around, has it blocked, and a foul is called on Jeff Hewley.
Lou Campanelli didn't like the call, but the lob went inside. Reggie Miller got it. A lot of contact in there.
USC, how about that? 88-74 winner over the Razorbacks.
Now that's a little surprising that USC goes down and gets a big win, but USC's got some great freshmen. They have some fine players, and they're playing very well lately. Tommy Lewis, Bo Kimball, and Hank Gathers, they've got 3 of the finer freshmen in the conference, and look out for USC because they came up here to Cal and played California to a 62-61 game and had a jumper at the end to win it and couldn't make it.
Miller connects on both sides at 62-60. But how in the world did Stan Morrison take his Trojans into Little Rock and knock off the Razorbacks?
Sam Morrison's a fine coach, and I'm sure USC's playing well. The thing is, a lot of good young players in this conference. You've got the Pac-10 tournament coming up, not this year, but it's coming up next year, and I think it's coming at the right time.
Washington baseline gets around everybody, including Jack Haley. Tied at 62 with 4:47 remaining. Steal. Washington with 18 points.
Lazy pass by UCLA. Chris Washington steps in front, gets the slam dunk, and the fans are coming alive.
Hatcher, baseline, almost an air ball. Taylor with the rebound. Kevin Johnson now slows it down. Boy, Washington, number 22, who runs at guard with Kevin Johnson with 18. His season high is 20. Taylor turns around, little finger roll right over Jack Haley, and suddenly what was a UCLA 2-point lead is now a goal